The journey of Christianity throughout India. Christianity has been there for a pretty long time. It's almost been 2,000 years now. But how did the religion spread so far and so fast from Israel to India? It all began with a man named Thomas, commonly known as Doubtful Thomas. St. Thomas was one of the 12 disciples of Jesus Christ, and he was called Doubtful Thomas because of his disbelief in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. He didn't believe that Jesus rose from the dead. But the resurrected Jesus himself then appeared before the disciples and showed Thomas his wounds. And this is where the story of Thomas the Apostle began. Thomas first started traveling east from Israel along the Silk Road. And according to many ancient documents, Thomas preached in the courts of a king that ruled over modern Iran, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. And he went and landed in Palestine. This happened soon after Jesus ascended into heaven. From Palestine, he caught a boat and sailed across the Red Sea. And around 52 AD, Thomas reached the Malabar coast of Kerala in South India. Upon reaching India, he preached about the gospel of Jesus Christ to the locals, and this led him to baptizing many Indians that day, and they are the ancestors of the current Indians. This day was the day where the first official Indian Christian community began, 52 AD. In about 52 AD, Thomas reached India and preached about Jesus. But Thomas didn't end his ministry right there, but he continued from Kerala in South India. He continued along the Malabar coast and to the Deccan Plateau, eventually making his way into Chennai. He preached about Jesus to anyone he met on the way. He also began making followers. Together with his followers, they preached about the gospel of Jesus Christ, they shared food with the needy, and they taught everyone from the least important to the most important. He called them into servant leadership. Thomas the Apostle traveled throughout Kerala, the Deccan Plateau, and eventually landed in Chennai around 68 AD. There he preached to many and showed miraculous works with amazing power that Christ laid upon him. And he showed this to many of the locals in Chennai. This made many of the locals follow Christ. But some didn't like him. They were jealous of him. They were jealous of this power that he had to perform miraculous actions. And with this, their jealousy grew, and sooner or later they composed a plan to get rid of St. Thomas. One day, as St. Thomas was preaching, they attacked him. St. Thomas was able to escape, and he ran to a mountain, which is now currently known as the St. Thomas Mount. And there he was praying. The same group that once attacked him was able to catch up with him and stabbed him from the back with a spear. This happened around 72 AD. St. Thomas had lived about 72 years, but his departure didn't stop Christianity from spreading. Churches were planted and built after that, and many came to believe in Jesus. Christianity grew, and it had began to spread from South India and would eventually reach North India. This is a series that we will embark on that will show us the history of the Christian church in India and many other countries in the world. We will be ending it here, but subscribe so you won't miss the next part of this journey, the journey of Christianity throughout India.